An electrical panel is like the heart of your home's electrical system. It takes electricity from the power company and distributes it safely throughout your house. Think of it as a central hub where all the electricity comes in and then gets divided up to power your lights, appliances, and everything else. Building your own electrical panel can be a great way to save money and learn new skills. However, it's important to remember that working with electricity can be dangerous if you don't know what you're doing. Before you start, make sure you have a good understanding of basic electrical principles and always follow safety guidelines. DIY electrical panels can also offer a sense of accomplishment. You're essentially building the heart of your home's electrical system. This project allows for customization, ensuring your panel perfectly suits your home's needs. Remember, working with electricity is a serious matter. If you're unsure about any aspect of this project, it's always best to consult a qualified electrician. Safety should always be your top priority. Before you begin building your custom electrical panel, you'll need the right tools and materials. Having everything on hand will make the process smoother and safer. Remember, using the correct tools is crucial for both efficiency and your safety. Here's a list of essential items. Electrical panel enclosure. This is the box that will house all the components of your electrical panel. Circuit breakers. These protect your circuits from overloads and short circuits. Bus bars. These are conductive bars that distribute electricity to the circuit breakers. Grounding bars. These provide a safe path for electricity to flow in case of a fault. Wires. You'll need different gauges of wire to connect everything. Wire strippers for removing insulation from wires. Screwdrivers to tighten terminals and secure components. Voltage tester, an essential tool for checking for live wires. Personal protective equipment, PPE. Safety glasses, gloves, and non-conductive footwear are essential. Remember, this is not an exhaustive list. You may need additional tools and materials depending on your specific project requirements. Always refer to your panel and component manufacturer's instructions for specific requirements. Having the right tools and materials is only the first step. Before starting any electrical work, ensure you have a solid understanding of basic electrical principles. If you're unsure about anything, consult a qualified electrician for guidance. Before you even think about touching wires, you need a plan. Just like a roadmap guides your journey, an electrical layout is crucial for a successful panel installation. This plan will ensure your panel is safe and meets your home's electrical needs. Start by determining the number of circuits you need. Consider your current electrical usage and any future expansion plans. For example, if you plan on adding a workshop or an electric vehicle charger in the future, factor in those additional circuits. Next, decide on the placement of your circuit breakers within the panel. Group similar circuits together, such as lighting circuits, outlet circuits, and appliance circuits. This organization makes it easier to identify and troubleshoot problems in the future. Remember, a well-planned layout is essential for a functional and safe electrical panel. Take your time, consider all your needs, and don't hesitate to consult resources or seek advice from a qualified electrician. With your layout finalized, it's time to install the electrical panel enclosure. This step involves securely attaching the enclosure to a wall, creating the foundation for your electrical system. A properly mounted enclosure ensures stability and safety. Choose a location that's dry, easily accessible, and meets local building codes. You'll want to avoid areas with plumbing or other potential hazards. Once you've chosen the location, use a stud finder to locate wall studs and mark the enclosure's position. Use appropriate fasteners to securely mount the enclosure to the wall studs. Make sure the enclosure is level and plumb. A level enclosure ensures that circuit breakers install correctly and function properly. Remember, the enclosure provides a protective barrier for the electrical components inside. Proper installation is crucial for safety and prevents potential hazards. Always double-check your work and ensure the enclosure is securely mounted before proceeding to the next step. Section 5. The heart of the system, installing bus bars and grounding bars. Now it's time to install the bus bars and grounding bars. These components are essential for distributing electricity and providing a safe path for fault currents. Bus bars are conductive metal strips that carry the main electrical current. They act as the central distribution point for electricity within the panel. Install the bus bars according to the manufacturer's instructions, ensuring they are securely fastened to the enclosure. Grounding bars provide a safe path for electricity to flow in case of a ground fault. They protect your appliances and prevent electrical shocks. connect the grounding bar to the enclosure and to the grounding wire that runs to your home's grounding system. Installing bus bars and grounding bars correctly is crucial for a safe and functional electrical system. These components ensure proper current flow and protect against electrical hazards. Always follow the manufacturer's instructions and double-check your work. Section 6. Controlling the flow. Adding circuit breakers. Circuit breakers are the safety guards of your electrical system. They protect your circuits from overloads and short circuits by interrupting the flow of electricity when necessary. Each circuit in your house needs its own breaker. Begin by carefully snapping the circuit breakers into place on the bus bars. Ensure they are properly seated and secure. Pay close attention to the amperage rating of each breaker. The amperage rating determines the maximum current the breaker can handle before tripping. Once the breakers are in place, connect the wires from each circuit to their corresponding breakers. Use the correct wire gauge for the amperage of the circuit. Securely tighten the terminal screws to prevent loose connections. Remember, using the correct amperage rating for each circuit breaker is crucial for safety. Never replace a breaker with a higher amperage rating than the wire size allows, as this can lead to overheating and fire hazards. Section 7. Connecting the dots. Wiring your electrical panel. With the circuit breakers installed, it's time to wire the panel. This step involves connecting the main power lines, grounding each circuit, and ensuring all connections are secure and properly insulated. Start by connecting the main power lines to the main breaker or lugs in the panel. These lines bring electricity from the utility company to your home. Use the correct wire size and type as specified by local codes and the panel manufacturer. Next, connect the neutral wires from each circuit to the neutral bus bar. The neutral wire carries current back to the source, completing the electrical circuit. Ensure all connections are tight and secure. Finally, connect the ground wires from each circuit to the grounding bar. The ground wire provides a safe path for electricity to flow in the event of a ground fault. Remember, proper wiring is crucial for safety and functionality. Always double-check your connections and ensure all wires are properly secured and insulated. If you have any doubts or questions, consult a qualified electrician. Section 8. Safety first. Testing your panel. Before you call your panel complete, it's essential to test it thoroughly. This step ensures all connections are correct, the breakers are functioning properly, and your system is safe to use. Use a voltage tester to check that there is no voltage present at the panel before you begin. Then, carefully turn on the main breaker and check that the panel is receiving power. Next, systematically test each circuit by turning on the corresponding breaker and verifying that the connected lights or appliances are working correctly. Use a multimeter to check the voltage at various points in the circuit to ensure it matches the expected values. If you encounter any issues during testing, such as tripped breakers or incorrect voltage readings, immediately disconnect the power and troubleshoot the problem. Never ignore warning signs or attempt to bypass safety features. Section 9. A job well done. Final thoughts and safety reminders. Congratulations on building your own electrical panel. This project requires a significant amount of knowledge, skill, and attention to detail. By completing this task, you've not only gained valuable experience but also created a customized electrical system for your home. Remember, working with electricity can be dangerous, and safety should always be your top priority. Before energizing your new panel, double-check all connections, ensure all wires are properly secured and insulated, and verify that all circuits are properly grounded. If you have any doubts or questions about any aspect of your electrical panel installation, do not hesitate to consult a qualified electrician. They can provide guidance, inspect your work, and ensure your system meets all safety standards. By prioritizing safety and seeking professional guidance when needed, you can enjoy the satisfaction of a job well done and the peace of mind that comes with a safe and reliable electrical system.